Hello there everyone and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program Better Than Starting Manned. I am here in version 0.90 and Better Than Starting Manned released 1.6600 which just came out this morning. The upgrade seems to have gone perfectly as I was advised in my previous episodes. Yeah, for once the game actually wound up being forward compatible for a while. So we're here, 0.9. Welcome to it. A few new changes. The big one being meet the new contracts. We've got delivering a small warhead. We're actually going to be doing military work. So I'm going to have to figure out how this is going to work. In fact, I think we might examine this today. Also have a contract to reach high space, which must have been added later in the previous season. So we'll grab that, and we'll grab this this one. And we're going to start by doing the military mission, because I really kind of want to see what that's going to involve. So let's see. The military mission. Let's see. So we've got a few new mods, a new mod in here at least one. We've got, what's it called? Waypoints. It's a waypoints mod. I don't know exactly how it works yet, but we're going to find out. So we just go to Space Center here. So let's have a look at our world. Here we are. So see, there is the old airfield. So we actually have a marker on our map now showing us where our thing is supposed to crash. Well, our satellites are sure in a bit of a mess, aren't they? Not cleanly in the same orbits, crossing orbits. Hopefully not too many intersecting orbits, but that's okay. So, a low altitude flight of some sort. Well, do we have aircraft? Whoa. Whoa, okay, okay, some interfaces have changed as well from the looks of things. Oh, nice. Meet the dummy warhead. That's cool. Well, let's see. So that's got... Let's see, what do we have? Do we have jet engines yet? Engines. Doesn't look like it. It looks like it's going to have to be a rocket of some sort. Oh, classy. Look at the new battery textures. Those look nice. The tabs have been reorganized a bit. Oh, here we are, basic jet engine. Okay, we could do a jet. Why not? Let's try flying this military payload. Whoa. That is a very large... Flight guidance services. Alright, well, let's see what we can build with the available technology and how much it's going to cost. So this is a $10,000 mission. We'll make the stubby Beast of Doom. Shall we do that? Let's do a little bit of angle snapping and a bit of symmetry. There's that. And then some control surfaces. How are these supposed to work? Guaranteed to operate... Yeah. In the atmosphere. Let's see. There we go. Let's just turn off the... Keep the symmetry on, we'll turn that off. There we go. That's probably the way it's supposed to work. Does this have control surfaces? Guaranteed to generate lift. Okay, well let's see. So this will be an experimental one first. Okay, actually we'll do that and that right there. No, that's not going to work because those are actually higher. No, and those are going to wind up on the ground, so no, we can't do that. Alright, let's just do it this way then. Okay. We'll put those right there. Yeah, that's just going to wind up toppling forward on its nose, isn't it? Okay. Man, it's amazing how quickly the price of this stupid thing's gone up, isn't it? Alright, let's try rotating this one around. There we are. Put the wheel at the front on this one. Might work. Might not. Guess we'll find out. Military payload Mark 1. Okay. So this I will consider to be a test flight. Ooh. What do we have here? New tools. What in the world? Oh, hello. Oh, wow. Okay, these are those... I think I remember hearing about these. These are the widgets. Interesting. Okay. Offset. Intriguing. Intriguing. Alright, well, we'll try that out later. Let's see if this silly thing will even fly. And let's see if we can do anything about creating some targets here. Oh yeah, and we've got Chatterers back to its old settings. Whoa, well, alright. Okay, flamed out. Oh, heh, air intake, right. That could be useful. Let me just see if I can do something about Chatterer here first. Engine noise, which one is that? Do that. Let's see. Oop. Oh yeah, here we go. I'll cut that down to 50 and that down to 50. That should make that just a little less overpowering. Just let me know if any of this is a little too noisy for you guys. I'm just... Alright, so air intake. Jets need air intake. Do we have air intakes? Yes, we do. We have this funky radial air intake, which we are going to snap right on top, right here, with a little angle snapping. Put it as far forward as possible. I'm going to push these wings back a little further, and maybe with a little symmetry. Alright, that is definitely going to have wings dragging on the ground. We can't have that. So let's just do it without the... let's just put those at the center, and let's hope for the best. 6,000 for this thing. That is a stupid expensive aircraft. Let's see if it flies without these wing control surfaces. No, it won't. And they're not even expensive. Alright. There we go. Let's see, is there any way we can trim cost off of this thing? Not really, unless I use smaller wings. I don't know that these are designed to work as airplane wings, though. So we might just have to be contented with our current setup. This is really just for the experience anyway, so... Our first airplane, welcome to it. This thing is going to be silly. I think this thing is supposed to have guidance and other stuff built in. Let's see, okay. First thing. Signed to mission. Oh. I'm supposed to be able to assign this to a mission. Okay. Oh, and it's going to run out of juice too, isn't it? Yep. Spaceplane hangar. We'll get this. We'll need one battery just to keep the electricity up. Let's put on a pot because we're not going very far, so we don't need a lot of battery power for this thing. But we do need to assign this warhead to an actual mission. How do we assign something to a mission? That's new to me. Alright, well that must be something we do in the detonate within 100 meters of the target point. Okay. I'm just trying to decide if there's some way I could make this thing actually recoverable or not. I don't have radial parachutes yet, so that's not available. I mean, I guess I could have a ejection system on it, but then I need a second probe core. And if this thing crashes, that would be expensive. Something completely new. It's got me puzzled here. I mean, I could just crash the whole works into the ground right at the destination site, and we'd probably be fine, but... A little more sophistication might be in order? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Control pods? Because we're going to lose control as soon as that thing is fired off. And if we want any more control, we're going to need... Nah, let's just do it let's play it conservative here today. Or not conservative, but expensive. I think that's the absolute minimum that I can use to make one of these goofy little flyers. So let's see if that's going to be enough now. And let's see if we can figure out how to actually get this thing on a mission. Okay. So, mission. How do we assign it to a mission? Alright, well let's try. Darn that Alt-Tab anyways. So many things wind up right beside. Well, let's test this thing out and find out what happens. Oh. No operational SAS and no pilots aboard. Cannot activate SAS. Okay, well. Here we go. Let's find out what happens. Whoa. Well, or we could just fail our test miserably and yeah. Revert to spaceplane hangar. So that failed miserably. So let's see, what is the problem with this thing? You know, aside from being really unbalanced. Probably it's really unbalanced. Let's try that. Tip that down a bit. Just do a little bit more smoothness to that. So what happened exactly? It wobbled a whole bunch because the wings are really, really long. Okay, let's try that. And so we're going to have no actual control systems. Oh, I'm apparently missing my SAS systems because... Probably because it's a tech that I didn't have, that I just earned. I haven't actually looked at that. Let's just get out of here and have a look at the Science Center for a second. Perhaps something got locked down when I updated. So I was supposed to have in control, inline reaction wheel, or it's possible that the SAS has been moved another tech tier further out, which would be a little unfortunate after all the good fortune I've had so far. Yeah. Probodyne QBE, whoa, did he move that out further too? Or is that, let's see what we got here. Alright, yeah, okay, that's not on that tech tier. Oh, wow. Okay, so the SAS has been pushed even further out the tech tree. Because there's the secondary probe core right there. Oh, it has some stability assist in it though. Okay, that's a change. Bombing missions. Cool. Yeah, so that gives us access to the bombing missions that we're about to do. Okay, well, so things have changed a little. let's just try and fly this thing again and see what happens. What the heck? Let's do it. This is going to be kind of funny. Airplanes, what a pain. Let's see what happens this time. Let me know if the sound from Chatterer is annoying at all. We've got this new sort of background hum. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Still don't know exactly how to assign this thing to a mission. Here we go. Alright, get ready to pull back. Not quite. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, alright, well. Well, the missile survived. Okay, so it wound up just doing that whole turning turtle thing again. I hate when that happens. What would have caused that? Back heavy, light front heavy. Honestly, the airplanes have always been such a pain in this game. I'm really wondering why I'm doing it this way. Maybe I should be doing it with a rocket instead. Shorter wings, maybe? Let's try on some shorter. Let's try some... we could use the medium, the winglets, and see if it'll fly with those. Probably won't, though. Yeah, that won't fly. So the question is, why did it flip over on me? Why did it flip over? Okay, well, what do we have? We have center of thrust, center of lift, and center of mass. Okay. So center of mass and center of lift need to be lined up pretty tightly, if I recall correctly. Because the center of lift... Detour is... So if the mass is... Yeah, I think center of lift and center of mass had to be centered on each other. Well, let's find out. No SAS, which I'm going to have to just live with, or spend some extra money on the command pod here. Let's try it without. I'm sure it won't be anything but a hilarious disaster, but that's okay. And then we're going to have to figure out how to get these waypoints in. We'll have a look. Okay, flight data on off, notepad, ambient light. Should probably have waited till morning for this, but let me just give you guys just a bit more light here to see by. No, apparently it won't let me. Okay. There we go. Full throttle to the engines. Okay, there we are. We've got activated navigation to the old airfield. Nice. Okay, pull up. Pull up. Actually, it shouldn't even need me to pull up if it's... There we go. Gear up. Nice. Now let's see if this thing will actually make it to the old airfield. Might just do it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Or we could start losing control. Oh, crap. I need a tail fin. That's what I need. Alright. Alright. We'll just use a, let's get the center of mass, center of lift. And let's drop a tail fin on here. God, that is a silly looking machine though, isn't it? Wow. Okay. Next try. Airplanes are hard, I remember this. Airplanes are very hard. Throttle to the engine. We'll probably have to throttle down, actually, when we get to Alright, actually, activate. Alright. No, it's not. There we go. Good stuff. Lift. There we go. There we are. Fly by night. We don't have to go too fast here. Oh, we don't want to lose too much speed either. Good stuff. Well, this thing's flying quite nicely. Nice. So we got a distance to the old airfield, 27. Whoa. Whoa. Gotta make sure I use the right controls for this thing. It matters a great deal what controls you use. Q and E are better for steering this thing because it actually does the tilt. Alright, we are going well. It'd be very cool to design an actual bomber for this in the future, but for the moment we're just going to test the missile and see what happens. We're going to do this one. It's not going to earn us any money. Well, it's going to earn us a tiny bit of money, but it's mostly going to cost us money. Well, looking good. This is, I wonder why my ETA is going up to the old airfield right now. Because I stopped speeding up. Interesting. Seems to be confused. Well, it says it's got 3 minutes. Oh, I'm going up. That's why we're... Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, the ETA time is a little bit wingy. But we're flying at 1,000 meters and looking good. And our engines are going to overheat here if I'm not careful. Well, this is going well. Something better than some of my attempts at flying a plane in Season 2. Alright, 1 minute and 30 seconds out, I'm dropping. Let's see. Does this thing have a mission selected now? Yes, it's assigned to... Okay, so the waypoint system is being leveraged to assign a mission. Cool. Just makes me suspect you could have multiple military missions active at one time. Or military targets and actually bomb them. Like have one ship that's doing multiple deliveries. Alright, here we go. Let's see, is this going to work? Uh-oh. There we are. Let's see, we're almost there. Lots of fuel left. It's actually an excessive quantity of fuel on this thing. Probably has enough that it could have made the trip back and then some. So I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. I could actually do this... You know what? I could actually do this as a bomber. All I would have to do would be to stage... So you know what? That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take this thing back. Or I should say we're going to revert. I'm going to do this... We're going to do this right, is the short of it. Let's make some slight redesigns here. We need two things. First of all, we need a decoupler. Because now we know it's possible. So we can decouple that. And then we need a probodyne. And then we need the rest of the body. And now we need to check mass and lift again. Yeah, as I suspected, it's moved back. But the center of lift is attached to the wings, so all I have to do is move them, center them on the mass. And we'll just use a couple of struts to make sure that this is anchored on here cleanly. And I should, if I can play this right, I should actually be able to recover this entire ship this way. Alright, now as long as that didn't affect my center of mass, this thing should fly quite beautifully. And now we have a stage that will drop the bomb on our target. And then we can land the plane and recover all the parts and come back with a much tidier profit than we would have with the previous design.